Hello dear students. Today we are going to learn the chapter Division of Polynomials. That is, in this chapter we shall learn how to divide one polynomial by the other. So let's take one example. Number 1. Divide m square plus 4m minus 21 by m minus 3. Through this example, I will discuss about the rules of division of polynomials. First of all, you have to check that whether both dividend and divisors are in the descending order of the powers of their variables or not. For an example, if I take this one, here this one is the dividend and this one is the divisor. This is the dividend and this is the divisor, right? Now both of them are in the descending power of their variables. Here this is m square m and m to the power 0. 1 is there means m to the power 0 is there. And here it is also m minus 3. So this must be checked first. Now let's start the division. M minus 3 is the is the divisor, and m square plus 4m minus 21 is the dividend. Now you have to take the first term of the dividend. Here it is m square. And first term of the divisor. Here it is m. So you have to take the term or number in the quotient in such a way so that this first term can be eliminated when that one what you are taking in the quotient be multiplied with the divisor. Suppose this is m square. So I have to eliminate this m square. So obviously m should be multiplied with this m minus 3 because in this case only we will get m squared and then we will get minus 3m. But here I am concerned about this m square because I have to eliminate this first term. In every step you have to follow this rule. So here this is m square minus 3m, right? And make sure the sign of both, that is the sign of the first term of the dividend and also the product what you are getting after multiplying the term you are taking in the quotient with the terms in the divisor should have the same sign, right? So here we have got m square minus 3m after multiplying m with m minus 3. Now you have to change the sign because subtraction should take place. You know, while the polynomials get subtracted, then the signs be changed. So here after changing the sign, we are getting 0 here. That is the terms are eliminated. And here we get 7m minus 21. Right? Now again the same process is to be followed. I have to take this 7m, right? And here it is m. This process should be continued till you get the term or the expression of which the highest power of the variable is less than the highest power of the divisor. But in this case also we are getting they are the same, not less. So again I have to continue the same step. 7m is the first term that is to be eliminated. So m should be multiplied with plus 7 because the sign must be the same. Here it is plus, right? So here plus 7 is taken in the quotient. So 7 into m minus 3 will give us 7m minus 21. Signs are the same and hence 7m is obtained. So when we will subtract, we will find by changing the sign of the terms of the second row, we will find that this will be eliminated and eventually this is also eliminated. These numbers are also eliminating each other. And hence the remainder is 0, right? So here we get remainder is 0. Okay, so here we get that no terms exist right now in this step. So obviously our calculation is over and we get the quotient, which is m plus 7. So this is the way of dividing a polynomial by the other. Now let's take another example. Here we have to divide 2a4, a to the power 4 minus a cube minus 2a square plus 5a minus 1 by 2a square plus a minus 3. So this one is dividend, this one is the divisor. So again, we have to first see whether the powers of the variables in both cases are in the descending order or not. Here it is 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. It is also 2, 1 and 0. So they are obviously in the descending order of their powers. So now let's start the calculation. 2a square plus a minus 3 is dividing 2a to the power 4 minus a cube minus 2a square plus 5a minus 1. Okay. So the same process, same thing will be followed. That is, we have to first check the first term in the dividend. It is 2a to the power 4. We have to try to eliminate this first term of the dividend, so that we have to take such a term in the quotient, which when we multiplied with the first term of the divisor, we will get also plus 2a to the power 4. The signs of those two terms should also be the same, so that after subtraction, they eliminate each other. So here it is 2a squared, here it is 2a4. So which one should be taken in the quotient, so that when it will multiply 2a squared, we will get 2a to the power 4. Pause the video and think over it. Yes, it is a squared, right? Because a squared when we multiplied with 2a squared will give us 2a to the power 4. Okay. Now again, if you continue the process, you will get plus a cube. Then we will get minus 3a squared. Okay. Now we have to subtract. We have to change the sign of the terms of the second row. And hence we find that after subtraction, these two terms are getting eliminated. So here we will get minus 2a cube plus a square plus 5a minus 1. Okay, these two terms will come down now. Now again we have to check that what is the power of the remainder, what is the power of this expression which has come up as the remainder. Here the highest power of the variable is 3, right? And highest power of the variable of the divisor is 2. So obviously this power is more than this one. So we have to continue the process, the same process. Here it is minus 2a cube. So we must try to eliminate minus 2a cube. So that we have to take minus a in the quotient, right? Because when minus a will be multiplied with 2a square will give us minus 2a cube, means this one, this term. So hence we will get minus 2a cube. We will get minus 2a cube. And hence continuing the calculation, we will get minus a square and plus 3a, right? Now the same procedure, we have to change the sign of the terms of the second row because we are subtracting, and hence we find that these two terms are eliminating each other, and here we will get 2a square and this is plus 2a. After subtraction, plus minus we have to subtract, and hence 5a minus 3a will give us 2a. Sign before the greater one is plus, so it is plus minus 1. Now, I have already told you that we must continue the calculation until we get the power of the expression less than the highest power of the divisor. But here it is not less. these two powers are the same. So we must continue the process. Now think that which term should be taken in the quotient so that we get 2a square when it be multiplied with 2a square. Pause the video and think. Yes, it is plus 1, right? So when this plus 1 will be multiplied with 2a square plus a minus 3 will give us 2a square plus a minus 3. Now again the subtraction will take place. Obviously they are cancelling each other, and hence we get a plus 2, right? So we have to stop the calculation in this step because highest power of the variable of the remainder is less than the highest power of the variable of the divisor. So our calculation is completed, and hence we find the quotient a square minus a plus 1 and the remainder a plus 2. And hence the calculation is completed. Now let's take another example. We have to divide x to the power 4 plus x cube y plus xy cube minus y to the power 4 by x square plus xy minus y square, right? In other two examples, we have found that in both dividend and divisor, only one variables were there. But here we find that two variables are there in both, in the dividend as well as in the divisor. So let's see what we have to do here. In this case, choose one variable. Suppose I am choosing x, right, as that one variable. And first, arrange the terms of both the expressions as the descending order of the powers of that variable. Here I have chosen x. So here in dividend, I find that x to the power 4, x cube y plus xy cube minus y4 means x to the power 0 is there. So as I have chosen x, so I can find that descending order of the variables are existing in this dividend portion. And the same variable should be chosen in the divisor also in this case, right? So here it is x square, xy and x to the power 0. So they are already arranged as the descending order of the variables, in this case of the variable x, right? In both the cases we find it. So now we have to give x the domination. So here let's start the calculation. Let's see how we can proceed with this concept or with this variable x as the leading variable. So here the divisor is taken, divisor is written, and this is the dividend, x to the power 4 plus x cube y plus xy cube minus y4. And we find that in both the cases, the descending order of x is existing. Okay. So now let's choose x to the power 4. This one should be eliminated. So what should be taken in the quotient so that when it be multiplied with x square we get x to the power 4? Yes, this is plus x square, right? Because x square, x into x square plus x square into plus x square will give us x to the power 4. Then if we continue the calculation, we will find plus x cube y minus x square y square. But make sure there is no term called x square y square. So what we have to do? We have to arrange it separately. X square y square. Because no like term is there. So now change the sign. Because we are subtracting. So here x4 and x4 are balancing each other. Now here x cube y and x cube y, they are also balancing each other. So now if we consider x, we will find x square y square plus x square y square is the term where the power of x is the highest one. Okay. So we have to first write x square y square here plus xy cube minus y to the power 4. This is the remainder in this step. So this is x square y square plus xy cube minus y4. And here we will also get that power. If we consider the power of the leading variable x here, we'll find 2, 1 and 0. So it is also the descending order, right? So what should be taken in the quotient so that when that term be multiplied with x square gives us x square y square? Yes, this is plus y square, because we need plus x square y square, right? So plus x square y square plus xy cube like term is there minus xy to the power 4. So now let's change the sign of all the terms of the second row, and hence we will find that all the terms are balancing each other, and so the quotient is found, remainder is found, which is 0, and the quotient is x square plus y square. So here we get quotient is x square plus y square. So in this sum, what we have learned, if two variables are there, then choose one of those two variables as the leading variable, arrange both the expressions dividend and the divisor as the descending order of that variable, and then continue the calculation following the same steps, the same rule. And also we have learned that after writing all the terms by multiplying the term taken in the quotient with the terms of the divisor, if you find that one or two or more than two terms are not matching with the given terms of the expression of the dividend, then write it separately. So these are the basic ways of solving this kind of problems, that is of dividing one polynomial by the other. Now try the like sums. Thank you, students.